Virginia is unique among all the states when it comes to reckless driving. Most states have one, maybe two different definitions for reckless driving. Virginia has 16 different definitions across 14 different statutes. It can be very difficult to figure out what is and what is not reckless driving. You can actually be accused of reckless driving in Virginia just for having a tail light out. However, for most people, it comes down to one of two things. Either you're driving like a maniac, you're going down the wrong side of the road on the Beltway, something like that, or you're just driving way too fast. Virginia is the only state, in my experience, that actually criminalizes speeding. Everybody, of course, has a speeding statute. Virginia actually criminalizes it. Virginia says that you're driving recklessly if you're 20 miles an hour over the limit, or if you're driving 80 miles an hour or faster. And that means in many roads in Virginia, if you're driving just 10 miles over the limit, you're reckless driving. Now, why does that matter? Well, speeding is just a speeding ticket. It's a civil offense. It's a fine. Reckless driving is a crime. It carries up to a year in jail. You can lose your driver's license. There are serious penalties, lots of points on your license. It's a very, very different thing. Reckless driving in Virginia is much more serious than a speeding ticket. It is a crime. It's a Class 1 misdemeanor. It's the same level of seriousness as assaulting somebody or possession of marijuana. People need to take it much more seriously than a speeding ticket. I've handled thousands of reckless driving cases in Virginia, throughout every county in Northern Virginia and the federal courts. I've written a book on reckless driving so that you can download that from my website. You can find out about the huge number of reckless driving statutes we have in Virginia and what they all mean. Because there's so many different behaviors that can be classified as reckless driving in Virginia, it's important to talk to somebody about your specific case. When you come in for an initial strategy session with me, I'm going to talk about all the various statutes, the specific statute you've been charged with, what is actually being said about you, what are some of the pitfalls that you might face, what are the best ways to go about handling your case. We'll also figure out what it is you actually want to achieve. Not everybody wants the same thing. And then we'll just form a strategy to help get you there. When I handle your case, I'm the only attorney that will handle it. I'll be the attorney that handles your intake. I'll be the attorney that is there at every single court session. I'll be your attorney from beginning to end. Take reckless driving in Virginia very seriously. It's not just a glorified speeding ticket, especially if you're an out-of-state driver. Take the time to consult with somebody who really knows what they're doing.